And Zinke and California Governor Jerry Brown surveyed the immense disaster zone today in Paradise. After seeing the damage himself, Secretary Zinke promised the full support of the federal government.
Fox 40's Doug Johnson was there as both talked about what they saw today. Doug?
Well, Eric and Nikki, one of the biggest problems people here in Paradise are having is they're not sure if their homes are standing or not. Of course, the mayor of Paradise told us that about 90% of the homes were burned down, but there are 10% which are still standing, and the people that we talked to say that until they know for sure, they really can't start to file a claim with FEMA.
I contacted FEMA, they said denied, so I got to apply again.
Douglas Hoffman tells us he was denied because he wasn't sure until today if his house was standing or not. He now knows it's a complete loss. However, hundreds of other Paradise residents who are now camping in the Walmart parking lot in Chico are in a similar situation.
I live in a home, it used to be an old folks home, and I have down below me is about 10 people that live in separate rooms, and we all have the same address.
Douglas Baxter also had issues with the federal government.
I called FEMA, and FEMA said that you can't register because someone else that had already lived there has registered, in advance.
While the people of Paradise are struggling,
this is my fourth trip to California.
U.S. Secretary of the Interior Ryan Zinke told reporters in Chico today the president told him to do whatever he can to help the displaced people as soon as possible.
We're going to make sure that within our power that it's not going to happen again.
However, Zinke stopped short of calling the president's tweets regarding California's forest management wrong.
We have to work together to manage our forests, looking at health, return the health of the forest. It starts with working together for common solutions, because this is unsustainable.
FEMA Administrator Brock Long also said his agency was working fast to provide temporary housing to the people of Paradise.
But ultimately, shelters are kind of a refuge of last resort. It's not an optimal situation, and we realize that. So we continuously work with our partners to also figure out what's available for rent. Hotels, motels, and these things take time to put into place.
But with rain in the Chico forecast, those camping in tents, staying in their cars, or in RVs are getting worried.
My landlord's house is burnt down. Our house is burnt down. All the rental agreements are gone. They burnt.
And back out here live, the Governor's Office of Emergency Services also said today that they are going to be working with Airbnb to try and find some temporary housing for some of the folks that have been displaced here in Paradise. And speaking of Paradise and the fire up here, just really quick, wanted to show you guys just how sporadic the flames really were. I mean, just take a look at this fence here behind me. You can see how some planks have burned down completely, others almost completely untouched. So again, that's kind of the situation here with homes as well. I mean, some homes did survive. Only 10%, of course, of the homes survived, but some people are holding on to hope that their homes might still be there, and they're really slowed down the process here of filing a claim with FEMA because they just don't know. Reporting live in Paradise tonight, Doug Johnson, Fox 40 News.
Yeah, Doug, the latest number from CAL FIRE that we got just moments ago, 10,321 structures have burned in this fire. 8,500 are residential, so a lot of those claims, people are going to be wanting to file those pretty soon. All right, thanks so much. President Trump is also weighing in on the Camp Fire. He sent out this tweet earlier today saying, quote, just spoke to Governor Jerry Brown to let him know that we are with him and the people of California all the way.
And there are thousands of firefighters up